Your Place, Your Money. Brought to you by Rogue Credit Union and AARP.
Welcome to Your Place, Your Money. Today we're talking about mobile payment apps, something we've all become even more familiar with during this pandemic. I'm joined today by FTC Regional Director Chuck Harwood. Chuck, thanks for joining us.
Pleased to be here. Thank you.
So today, with us talking about these apps, what can we do to protect ourselves from scammers?
Sure. When you're using a mobile payment app like Cash App or Venmo or Zelle, it's a convenient way to get cash to your family and friends. With a payment app, you create an account that you link to your bank account, your credit card, and then you can send money to people you know if they have the same app, and also others can send money to you, and the money will then appear in your mobile payment app account.
Okay, and I imagine for some of our viewers, these might be new or they may not be familiar with them at all. What do they need to know before they get into this world?
Well, a couple of important things. First of all, and most important, know who you're sending the money to or who you're dealing with. What we've heard are stories of thieves who pretend to be someone that you think you know, asking for money. For example, they say there's an emergency and you need to send the money right away through one of these apps. Also, we're hearing of scammers who pretend to be the customer support number at the mobile payment app, whichever one it is. And what they'll sometimes do is they'll create a fake online contact listing or some other kind of listing. And when people respond to it, they will then ask for the account information when the consumer contacts them.
Okay, and what I know FTC.gov, of course, has a lot of this information, but what other ways can consumers protect themselves?
Sure. Well, let me first say that don't be afraid of using mobile payment apps, even if you're not very familiar with them. They really can be convenient and helpful in a lot of situations. But 4 or 5 things to remember. First, never send money to anyone you don't recognize, and never provide account information, period, ever. Never provide account information. If you get a cash request from someone you do recognize, but it comes to you from them sort of out of the blue, contact them to make sure they actually ask for it, the conveyance. Third, if you're buying something large or expensive, use a credit card. You'll get better federal government or federal law protection if you use a credit card than a payment app. Fourth, read your bank statement regularly and closely to make sure there aren't questionable charges that are appearing because of the problem. If there are, contact both the credit card company and the app company and have them reverse the transaction. Finally, if you are scammed, change your password immediately on your app and let your bank or credit card company know what happened.
A lot to know out there. Chuck, thank you so much for these good tips.
Thank you.